As a beginner coming in, some of the things that I want you guys to focus on early on is getting to the right grip and getting comfortable with the right grip. There's a huge range of acceptability in pickleball as far as ways to play, as far as grips and stuff like that. We have, different racket sport background players coming in, and they all have their own little way to play, and I think that's the beauty in the sport. But personally, if I were to teach a new beginner coming in, this is going to be your basic grip. So think about it like you're shaking somebody's hand. And if you're a tennis player and you're coming in, we call this the Continental Grip. Basically, as the paddle runs down, you want to line up that index finger directly on the right knuckle of the handle. So this grip could be called the Continental Grip, the handshake grip. If you had a hammer in your hand and you're trying to hammer down a nail, this could be your hammer grip as well. So make sure that you get comfortable in this grip. As you're coming into this course and you're trying to get comfortable with your paddle, here's some paddle skill drills that are going to allow you to get really comfortable in this Continental Grip. So we have downs. These are our downs here. You can do anywhere from 10 to 15 downs in a row, and we're going to be in that same Continental Grip. Now we're going to work on some ups. Ups, you're just taking the ball out of the air and bouncing it up. Make sure that as you're doing this, that you're trying to meet the sweet spot that is directly in the middle of the paddle. If that's too difficult, and easier progressions for ups could be simply bouncing the ball off the ground just like this. Okay, so we're taking the ball off our paddle and then having it hit the ground. Okay, next little exercise or next little paddle skill drill we're going to focus on is going to be flip-flops. Okay, these are flip-flops, okay? And understand how I'm always in the same grip, okay? The last thing I want you guys to do is be changing your grip and to be adding in way too much. Next little exercise is around the world. So first I'm going to go counterclockwise, and I'm going to roll this ball around the edge of the paddle. So all these little drills are really just allowing me to keep the paddle still. And then if that's too easy, now I'm going to go clockwise. Okay. But the main idea is keeping the paddle stable, getting really comfortable with the grip. Last thing here. If you get really good at these drills, you can start adding in some tricks. Here's some of the tricks that I do. I might do a flip-flop. I might bounce it off the edge of the paddle. Okay, I do a flip-flop. I bounce it off the edge. And also too, these are all little drills that you can do at home. You can do in your garage, things like that. So these are all drills that can be done in a wide variety of locations.